When I first saw the collection, it probably contained about 15,000 books. A limited number of photographs, photography, Southern photography especially, is something that we moved into pretty aggressively in maybe the last 15 years of his collecting career.
So photography just had a growing interest with me, and something that I really enjoyed. And it's so much, you know, I talked about the object of a book and the fact that you've got something inside that adds to the value of the object itself. Of course, with a picture, you don't have anything but the picture. And it's a lot easier to look at a picture than it is to read a book. So that was attractive to me, too. And particularly when you get something really old and of a distinguished person.
The photography collection is almost exclusively Southern in nature and goes back to the earliest days of photography. There are some daguerreotypes and ambrotypes here, what we refer to as hard images. The majority of the collection are paper photographs from the period of the carte de visite on through the period of the cabinet card and into larger format photography that came in after the turn of the century.
I also like the idea of photography from this section of the country, of the South, as it related to families. So I ended up with a lot of just family albums. They usually had pictures of places and people, and in the old days, almost every album you found had pictures of Southern generals. So you had the dual purpose of getting both, and the personal items too.
There are a number of iconic items in the photography collection, including a set of Alexander Gardner's photographic sketchbook of the war, printed in 100 sets in 1866 by Mr. Gardner. There are a number of war-related and later stereos relating to the South and outdoor images. Mr. Williams has already made a commitment to add to the Southern Photographer collection, and that is a subcategory of the photographic collection in which we have attempted to document the work period and workplace of various Southern photographers throughout the Southeast.
Tremendous amount of photography, and most of the photography is one of a kind. There's an awful lot of stuff that's just doesn't exist anywhere else. And that's one of the things that makes this collection a little bit more than a typical collection. And the uniqueness of it is one of the real attractions about the collection, and one of the things I really enjoyed. When I knew I had a photograph that doesn't exist anywhere else, it just means a lot to you, and sharing that also is a good thing.